MELodyShari is done staying silent, and this time she's clapping back with full power. After months of courtroom chaos, emotional exhaustion, and constant online drama, Melody has finally come out victorious. The Queen of Huntsville has officially won her court battle. And this win isn't just about legal papers, it's about strength, truth, and reclaiming her peace. She's not holding back anymore. For so long, Melody endured rumors, lies, and public humiliation, yet she never lost her grace. And now, after everything she has been through, her silence has turned into the loudest message of all. She's unstoppable. When Melody walked into that courtroom, she looked like a woman who already knew she had one. Dressed in a sharp white suit that radiated power, her presence demanded attention. The room went quiet when she entered. There was no fear in her eyes, no hesitation, just calm confidence. Across the room sat her ex, Martel Holt, trying to keep that same confidence he once had, but everyone could see it fading. The tension was heavy. Witnesses whispered, cameras flashed, and all eyes were on Melody. Her legal team presented every fact, every document, and every truth with precision. By the time the judge read the decision, you could feel the entire energy shift. When the verdict came out in her favor, the courtroom fell into stunned silence. Melody closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and smiled softly. She didn't need to shout, she didn't need to gloat. Her piece said it all. This victory didn't come easy. Melody had been through years of betrayal, heartbreak, and public attacks. She was a wife who tried to hold her family together while being torn apart in front of millions. She was mocked, doubted, and constantly misunderstood. But through it all, she kept building. While others were busy tearing her down, she was busy leveling up. She turned every heartbreak into motivation, every insult into a stepping stone. That's the thing about strong women like Melody. When you try to break them, you only end up making them stronger. And this win is proof of that. She didn't just win a case, she won her peace back. After her courtroom victory, Melody didn't post a rant or throw shade online. Instead, she went live with calm confidence. Her energy was peaceful, but her message was sharp. She looked straight into the camera and said, "When people lie on your name, when they drag your peace, and when they think you'll never rise again, watch how God flips the script." That one sentence broke the internet. Fans flooded her comments, writing things like "Queen energy only." Melody is glowing different, and her silence was her weapon. It was clear Melody didn't need revenge. Her success was revenge enough. But behind the scenes, things weren't as calm. According to sources close to the situation, the courtroom showdown was intense. Martel reportedly tried to play the victim, accusing Melody of keeping the children from him and trying to use her fame against him. But the evidence told a different story. The judge saw Melody's consistency as a mother, her patience, and her commitment to her children. Meanwhile, witnesses say Martel lost his cool several times, raising his voice, interrupting, and trying to dominate the room. That didn't go over well. Melody stayed silent and let the facts speak for her. That's what true power looks like: grace under pressure. After the ruling, Melody walked out of court like a woman walking into a new chapter of her life. No tears, no drama, just peace. And since then, she's been glowing like never before. Her recent social media posts are pure confidence, smiling, unbothered, and thriving. Fans are calling this her glow era. She's not just surviving anymore, she's winning. She's securing deals, inspiring women, and proving that you can rebuild after being broken. Recently, she posted new photos that went viral instantly. Her fans called her the Phoenix of Huntsville, saying she rose from the ashes stronger and more beautiful than ever. And she's not slowing down. Rumor has it Melody is working on a new project that's all about women finding their strength after betrayal. Knowing her, it'll be something powerful and healing. Every move she makes now carries purpose. She's walking in peace. She's walking in power, and she's walking away from anything that no longer serves her. Melody once said, "I'm not here to prove a point. I'm here to live my truth." When you walk with truth, you don't chase validation. You attract it. That's exactly what's happening right now. She's not chasing anything, she's attracting success, peace, and divine justice. Now that the court battle is over, the tables have turned completely. The same people who once doubted her are now giving her respect. Even those who tried to bring her down are quiet, watching her rise higher than ever. MELodyShari is the definition of resilience. She didn't beg for sympathy. She earned respect through strength and consistency. Her story is a lesson for every woman watching that no matter how many people try to destroy your name, the truth will always find its way to the surface. This isn't just a win, it's a transformation. Melody has entered her redemption era. She's walking into rooms that once shut her out. She's smiling through storms that were meant to break her. She's glowing, thriving, and moving forward with power and grace. This court victory symbolizes much more than a legal success. It's a declaration that MELodyShari cannot be defeated. She's proof that when you walk in your purpose, even your pain turns into power. So as we celebrate Melody's victory, one thing is certain: she didn't just survive. She conquered. She showed the world that you can lose almost everything and still rise again with even more grace. Her journey reminds us all that strength doesn't come from fighting loudly. It comes from standing tall quietly. And that's exactly what Melody did. She stood tall, she stayed silent when needed, and now she's winning louder than ever. MELodyShari is not the same woman she used to be. She's stronger, wiser, and completely unbothered by negativity. She's walking in peace, glowing with purpose, and reminding everyone that no weapon formed against her will ever prosper. Her story is one of redemption, healing, and unstoppable growth. And now, as she continues to rise, one message stands clear. When a woman walks with purpose, even those who tried to break her will end up watching her shine. MELodyShari has spoken, and this time the world is listening. After her courtroom victory, Melody's silence spoke volumes. The energy around her shifted completely. She was glowing with peace, the kind that comes when you know the battle is over and you've come out stronger than ever. Fans noticed it immediately. Her posts became lighter, her smile wider, her confidence louder. It wasn't arrogance, it was freedom. The kind of freedom that comes when you've carried pain for years and finally put it down. Melody wasn't just celebrating a legal win. She was celebrating her healing. And that healing radiated in every word she spoke, every photo she shared, and every move she made. Meanwhile, people started to notice something else. The ones who once spoke the loudest against her had suddenly gone quiet. The same people who doubted her strength were now forced to watch her thrive. It's almost poetic. When she was down, they laughed. When she rose, they disappeared. That's how life works, because truth doesn't need to scream to be heard. Melody's calm became her clapback. Her glow became her statement. Her success became her revenge. And deep down, everyone knew it. But make no mistake, this wasn't just luck. Melody fought for this peace. She worked hard behind the scenes, protecting her children, managing her business, and building her brand from the ground up. While others were focused on tearing her name apart, she was focused on creating a legacy. She made it clear she doesn't need to explain herself to anyone. She doesn't chase validation. She commands respect. And that's why her supporters love her so deeply. Because Melody represents every woman who has ever been betrayed, judged, or underestimated, and still refused to fold. As for Martel, the silence from his side has been loud. The public noticed that after the verdict, his usual social media activity suddenly slowed down. No shade posts, no cryptic captions, no half-hearted attempts to gain sympathy. Because deep down, even he knows you can't compete with grace. Melody's win wasn't just legal, it was spiritual. It showed that no matter how messy people try to make your story, truth will always shine through. And that's exactly what happened here. The truth came out, and Melody stood tall in it. People close to Melody say she's now focused completely on her future, her family, her fans, and her purpose. She's launching new projects, collaborating with strong, influential women, and using her platform to empower others who've faced similar battles. She's turning her pain into purpose, her story into strength. And that's what makes her so magnetic. She's not bitter, she's better. Every move she makes now reflects growth. Every word she speaks carries power. Melody has learned that peace is the real prize. And she's not letting anyone take it from her again. There's also a new calmness in her. Energy, a softness that says she's finally free. Fans can see it too. Every time she appears online, the comment section fills with love. People say she looks younger, happier, lighter. Because when you let go of what tried to destroy you, you start to glow differently. That's exactly what's happening with Melody. She's living proof that healing looks good on you. Her energy is so positive now that even those who used to criticize her can't help but admire.